Good afternoon, all. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible? Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still waiting for a few more people to join, guys. Today I see less quorum, so let's wait for a minute or so. One more thing, I felt yesterday that it was too much for you guys. So yesterday we had a difficult topic of routing table. Initially, I thought today we will do VPN, but I'm thinking we'll skip VPN for today. What we'll do, I'll quickly recap the routing table theory, and if possible, I'll do the practical again also, right? And after that, we'll work on miscellaneous tasks, which are simple, right? And for next week, we are going to keep VPN. I hope that sounds good. So you guys will have another week just to practice
Yes.
this one routing table and route table and do the practical, go through the questions, etc. Right? So we'll skip VPN for today. Next week we are going to do VPN. If time permits today, I'll do the theory part of VPN, not practical for sure. We are not starting the practical today. Even if time is there, we'll not start the practical. We'll keep it for the next week. Next week we'll do complete VPN, site to site VPN, point to site VPN, and express route end-to-end VPN topic will finish next week, right? So please make sure you do join the session next week. VPN is very important topic, frequently asked in your interviews, and you should have a basic understanding because VPN is the I would say core, or it is the foundation of your migration. Unless you do not understand the VPN connectivity, you will not be able to explain migration, right? You will not be able to explain three tier of application. You will not be able to explain many things. What is VPN? VPN is something where you connect your data center to your Azure. So no matter how many servers you have in data center, 1,000 servers and 500 servers on Azure, how to connect them. That is what we are going to learn, but not today, right? So we still have less quorum, but we can't wait anymore. Let's start. Any questions, any doubts on what we did yesterday, guys? Any doubts? Did you guys go ahead, watch the recording, or thought about it? Any question which comes to your mind now, or which you thought I should have asked this? Feel free to ask it now. Yes, guys. Any questions? Any doubts? Okay, I'll take that as a no, and we'll proceed. Right. So I'll again quickly just to cover the theory part of route table. So what is route table? Route table. Uh, Network packets always follow a route, right? No matter what you do. What are network packets? When I say network packets, it doesn't mean anything extraordinary. Network packets, the moment you ping something, this is a network packet. It is sending a network packet. You browse a website, it is sending a network packet. You copy paste something, it is sending a network packet, right? So even if I'm doing this uh, ping and google.com, so look at this. It is sending a packet, right? A 32 bytes of data. It is a packet. It is sending a packet, right? 100% it was sent. Four packets were sent, four were received, zero loss, 0% loss, right? So this is a packet. Now you ping, you're still sending a packet. You access your website, you're sending a packet. You click on something, try to download, you're receiving a packet, right? You copy paste data, you're sending a packet, receiving the packet. So when you read it, network packets, it's nothing extraordinary. It is as good as accessing something, copy paste something, downloading something, right? That is your uh, network packets. So network packets, they always follow a route, right? Now, which route is that? It's a system defined route. It can be VM or any source, by the way, web app or anything. It can be anything, right? So outbound packets from VM or any source, they follow a route, and it is called system route, which you do not create. You do not even have liberty to create it. Forget create, which are defined by Microsoft, and we cannot change it. We can't delete it. However, we can get rid of them by using override feature. We can override them. Similarly, like we have rules in network security group, right? Over there, we have three inbound rules, three outbound rules. We can't delete them, can't change them, can't amend them, can't do anything about them. But if I want to override that, I want to make a contradictory rule to that, I can create another rule with lower priority and it will override it. So similarly, I can't change the system defined route. System routes, I can't change. I can't edit. I can't delete. But I can override it by using user defined routes. How do we define the routes? We use a service called route table. Then we go ahead and define the route, right? While defining the route, our source will be subnet. Wherever I assign this route table, that is my source, right? Next hop, it is your network virtual appliance or your router or from wherever you want your traffic to be follow, right? If you want your traffic to go from this hop, that will be your next hop. And destination, obviously, wherever your traffic is going. It could be anything, everything. If you put 0000/0, anything and everything will cover under that, right? If you want very specific traffic, google.com, that, okay, internal traffic, it should not be covered here, right? Only these domains should be covered. Everything you can configure at your destination. So these are three components we have. Routing table always gets applied at subnet level. Routing table should be in same region where the subnet where we plan to assign it. If I have my VNet and I have 10 machines in that and I'm planning to move that from I'm planning to have give them some route, but I have created my route table in some different region. My 10 machines in VNet, it is in East US, and my routing table, it's in Australia. I will not be able to use that. So they have to be in same region, right? Routing tables, yeah, this one we have already covered. This is fine. This is we are already done. Yeah, right. So this is what we need to know about routing table. Now, why do we use it? I already explained it yesterday. Right? We can cover or we can control all of these using NSG. For example, block HTTP, block HTTPS, block RDP. All these things I can cover using or I can achieve using my NSG. But NSG has very limited options, limitations, right? I can't have keywords, I can't have categories. So router gives me that facility. And when I'm using router, I can just block a complete category. I don't have to go there and block Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp and YouTube. I can simply just go ahead and block social media. Router is an intelligent device. It will understand, it will block everything which is categorized under social media, right? I want to block yes, I want to block MP3 files. I don't want anyone downloading MP3 files. Now in NSG, do you see any option over there that I instead of ports or something, I block MP3 files? Did you guys see when you worked on NSG?
No.
No, right? Not at all. It's not possible. But router, it's an intelligent device. You do have an option over there that irrespective of the site, where is it coming from? But if you're downloading an MP3 file, it should be blocked, right? Similarly, there are more and many features which router has, NSG definitely don't have. More than I would say 100 features you will get. That is the reason we want our traffic to be diverted from a router. And that's where we are going to use our route table. This this approach will be usable for hub and spoke model also, right? Let's cover hub and spoke today. We all are familiar with VNet pairing. Anyone who is not clear with VNet pairing, guys? Anyone who's not clear with VNet pairing, please feel free to speak now. Because hub and spoke, they do ask sometimes. It's written in the sample resumes also. You will write it in your resume, right? Because hub and spoke, it's some sort of advanced thing. If you mention it and if you're able to explain it, it will make you stand apart from other candidates. And we are going to cover hub and spoke, right? So to understand hub and spoke, it's nothing separately. I won't even have to do the practical. I'll explain it to you in the theory part and you will be able to understand it. But two concepts should be clear for that. One is VNet pairing and one is UDR. So are these two concepts clear to everyone? Anyone who has doubt on VNet pairing or UDR? Yes, guys. Yes, no, maybe. Irshad, are these topics clear to you? VNet pairing and routing table.
Yes.
Harun, Khizar, Nagma, Nihal, Obed, I am assuming it's clear for you. Sana, the VNet pairing and UDR, is it clear? Shaheen, Gauss, I'm assuming it's clear for you.
Yes, bhai.
I see someone who's with this name Shriji? No, Obed, you're not audible. Guys, who has joined with this name Shriji? Okay. Whoever, I hope this is clear for you. Surbhi, Vedant, Vivek, guys, is it clear? Uh,
Yes.
anyone else, guys? Okay. I know Vivek, it's new for you, but I hope the concept is clear. If not, maybe you can watch recording, and if you still do not understand, then we'll I'll see if we can repeat the topic. Right? First, watch the recording.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, yes, I will watch.
Uh, Vedant. Okay. Okay. Guys, can you unmute yourself and ask what is the question under UDR? Instead of I explaining the topic again because I did it yesterday, I did today. If I'm doing it again with the same wordings, then maybe I am missing on something, right? So unmute yourself and feel free to ask. Don't worry. Don't think it's a silly question or anything. Just ask what is missing, which part of UDR you did not understand. Forget the practical part also. Yes. Or you can again put it in a question box. That which part of UDR it's not clear. The utilization of UDR is not clear. Why are we doing it is not clear. How are we doing it? Is it not clear? If it is how part, that's okay. I can show you the practical again. Right? Still, how it's not my one of the biggest worry. No one is going to ask you, and in your interview, uh, share your screen and do the UDR. Right? So even if how it's not clear, we can repeat it, but it's not uh, one of my worries. Okay. What is not clear? The definition is not clear. Why are we using it's not clear? Or what is not clear under UDR? Yes, yes, I'm still giving you 30 seconds. Please make sure you type your question, unmute yourself and speak.
We configure UDR on VNet where only where our NVA is there, network virtual appliance is there.
No,
Only
n-
for that VNet we configure UDR or
no, no, no.
okay.
We do not configure a UDR on any VNet, right? Guys, please do ask questions. See, now I think Vedant asked, right? Maybe you guys have these questions already, right? So please do ask the question. So to answer the question, no, we do not. Let me open the portal and I'll show it to you. And one more was there. How? Okay, fine. How we can explain? How it's not a biggest worry, guys. Focus on the concept. Is the concept clear to you? How I can show you it's very simple. How part? I am happy to show you again. I'll give you a task. When you guys do it once, you will understand it. I'm more worried about the concept. Is the concept clear? No problem. People who are not able to attend the lecture, or maybe for some reason they were not attentive, that's a different thing, guys. Go ahead and watch the recording and then come up with questions. I am here specifically talking to people who are there, attentive, right? Completely watched my session and recording is still not getting it. There we have to focus. If you haven't watched the recording, then you won't understand. That's very simple, basic. That's okay. Go ahead, watch the recording, you will get it. If you don't get it, we'll explain it again. Okay, so you were disconnected due to network issue. Fine. Then it's not a problem, guys. See, you are not attentive, maybe device not working, you were not there. That's a different thing. You still have the recording. You can go ahead and watch the recording, right? Problem here it's that you attended the session and still not able to get it. Then we have to put more efforts on that, right? So still, I'll go ahead and show how I go here and search for route table. I'll see my existing route table. To create, I click on create. This one I'm answering for you, Vedant, right? I go here, I select my resource group, I select my region, and I create my route table. Click next, review, and create. Did I anywhere in the whole process select any virtual network, Vedant?
No, the question
Sorry,
was
no,
from
no,
me.
Vedant and Vivek both were, actually Vedant has also asked us sort of similar question in chat, and Vivek has asked uh,
Okay.
by unmuting. So anyone can answer. Did I select VNet anywhere?
No, no.
No, right? So the point here
No.
uh, that we do not assign it to any VNet. So that question कि ये network virtual appliance वाले पे होगा, and I told you guys that I am using network virtual appliance here. Normally router कहाँ पर होगा आपका? In actual environment, where will your router be? Will
Data
it be in
center.
Azure?
Data
Router,
center.
it's a physical device. This is the router we are talking about. Where do you think this will be? Will it be in your VNet? Can this
Data
be in your
No.
center.
VNet? No, it's at your on-prem, right?
On-prem.
So there
Right.
is no way that we can create a routing table in the same VNet where our router is, because in actual environment, your router will never be in your VNet. And here also, while creating, there is no option to select any VNet, right? So when I was creating a route table, I did not have any option to create VNet. So you don't have to worry कि कौन से VNet में होगा, NVA वाले VNet में होगा या source वाले VNet में होगा या destination वाले VNet में होगा. No, you don't have to worry. Destination, it is not in your control. It could be internet, it could be Yahoo, it could be Google, it could be anything. So is there any way that you can think कि मैं route table destination वाले region में बनाऊं? Is there any way? In actual environment, what will be your destination? Most of the time, it will be some internet site. So do you have any control over that? Do you know where is it hosted? Is it on your VNet? The internet site, will it be on your VNet?
No.
No, right?
No.
No.
Second thing, your next hop, when we go to create the routing tables, your next hop. Okay? See, there are only three components in a routing table. There are only three components. One is source, one is destination, and one is next hop. Right? So let's again start from the destination. Destination. If I select internet or something, is it in your control? Do you even know that where is it? Where are you? What are you blocking? Is it hosted in, uh, let's say I'm blocking some API. Now, do you even know that where this API is? Is it in your VNet? Is it in your subscription? Is it possible to have everything in your subscription? No, right? So, is there, Do you even have that question, or should you even have that question in your mind? Here, please do ask whatever question. Saying, should you even have that question in your mind कि यार मेरे routing table का और इसका VNet same होना चाहिए? Could that be a case, guys? Is it technically possible? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, guys, are you getting the question? Are you getting the explanation? Guys, are you speaking? Am I
Sir,
not able to hear you? Is someone
sir,
speaking?
can you uh,
Hmm.
repeat the question again?
The question was, which sort of Vedant asked in chat and Vivek asked by unmuting himself, that when I create a route table, should I put the route table in the same VNet where my network virtual appliance is? That was the question. Is the question clear to everyone?
Oh, yes.
Right. The question was, should I put a route table in the same VNet where my network virtual appliance, which is also known as router, is? This is the question. Simple and plain answer. I could have given the answer and move forward. It's no, right? It's not required. It's not possible. But here I'm trying to explain it to you guys, so you don't have to remember it. You should understand it. First thing, while creating the route table, did we get any option to select any virtual network?
No.
So very first point is no VNet is associated. Right? Now then, what is the factor you consider? Then does it mean that I create my route table anywhere? Or what is the next factor will you consider while creating the route table? Should I create it anywhere? VNet तो मिल नहीं रहा है, so should I just create it anywhere?
No.
जहां मेरा मन किया वहां बना दो.
No.
Then where? What is the factor will you decide?
First will be the source.
No, what is the common benchmark? Source और इसमें क्या common benchmark? VNet तो है नहीं, right? NSG
Uh-huh.
होता, then I would have thought कि हाँ चलो यार VNet वगैरह सोच रहा हूँ मैं. So what is the common benchmark I'm looking for? That I have my source a VM. ये मेरा VM है, मैंने आपको VM का नाम बता दिया. Let's say VM1, and I'm saying, please create one routing table for this. So what will you go and check for this VM?
IP.
Why would you
Subnet.
check IP first? Why would you check IP first? Very first thing, I have not given you any build sheet, nothing. I've just told you this is my VM. VM1 is my VM. Create a route table for me. What all things come to your mind? Very basic thing. आईपी तो आप बाद में भी बना सकते हो, राइट? राउट टेबल बनाने के लिए आपको आईपी नहीं चाहिए. दैट इज फॉर टू क्रिएट अ राउट. आई हैव आस्क्ड यू to create a route table which I want to use on VM1. What will you go ahead and check?
Source traffic and
Subnet.
destination traffic.
Destination, I'll tell you later.
Okay, source traffic,
Sorry, source.
traffic, source traffic.
So, what do you mean by source traffic?
Can you check subnets well?
Why do you want to check subnet? If someone has already answered in the chat window, that is correct. I mean, subnet, indirect, it can be a correct answer, but why do you want to check subnet? My straight question is create the route table which I want to use on a VM1. What is the common thing connecting your VM and your route table? VNet is definitely not there.
Nick.
No. Can you put it on NIC? Is it possible? Can you put a routing table on NIC?
Oh, no.
Then?
Internet. We
No, I'm not telling you what to block. I'll tell you that later. What needs to be blocked? I'll tell you that later. This is the simple task I have given you guys. Let's go to portal, and I'm telling you, let my machines appear. Okay, I'm telling you that create one uh, route table for me, which I want to use on my this machine, UT-Kloud. What steps should I take next? I haven't given you any build share, nothing. Build sheet वगैरह कुछ नहीं दिया, मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला. बस आपको बोला बस एक राउट टेबल बना के छोड़ दो. We'll see that later. We'll see उसमें ऐड क्या करना है, ब्लॉक क्या करना है, वो सब बाद में देखेंगे. Create a route table which I want to use on this machine. One aspect which you will pick from this information, जो आपके स्क्रीन पे है already, which you need while creating the machine, while creating the route
Region.
table. Yes, guys.
Region.
Yes, region.
Region.
Why is it taking so long for a simple question जहां पे मैं इतना elaborate कर रहा हूँ? Trust me on this, guys. Your interviewer is not spending this much time on you. He is not there. No energy group. No, Abhijit. Definitely not. Uh, your interviewer is not going to spend his or her time in explaining the question. You have to be smart. You have to be quick. You have to think about the common things, right? Now, if I just tell you to create a route table and I'm being specific to create on this machine, there's only one common thing. Do I have to worry about the VNet? Because if my route table it's in the same region, I can use all the VNets from that region. We have seen that already yesterday, right? So the only thing which I need to worry about is your region. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Now let me go back to the first example और इसी question को थोड़ा सा और ये करते हैं. So here the question was, should I put route table in the same VNet where my NVA router is? Simple and plain answer is no. Why no? First thing, VNet picture में नहीं आता है, right? When you're creating your route table, VNet it's not there in the picture. Then what is the next thing you need to worry about?
Region.
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 अब इस ये है कि किसका रीजन. फर्स्ट वाले क्वेश्चन में तो मैंने क्लियरली बता दिया दैट दिस मशीन, राइट? तो आपने उस मशीन का रीजन देखा. बट इफ यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट एंड मेक इट क्लियर फॉर यू, देन किसका रीजन? Should I go ahead and check the destination का region? Is it possible?
No. We will see
Destination,
the
it
source.
can be internet, it can be anything. Is it in my control? No. Can I go ahead and check the next hop when we are creating this one, when we are creating a route table? उसमें तीन ही कंपोनेंट होते हैं. एक है आपका destination, एक है next hop, and obviously the source. So if I go here, right, and if I check routes, click routes, name, so I have destination. So should I be worried about the destination का region? ठीक, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में मैंने आपको क्लियरली मशीन बता दिया था, यू नो कि किसका रीजन देखना है. बट लेट्स से दैट आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू किस चीज का रीजन देखना है, एंड आई एम गिविंग यू कि यार एक राउट टेबल बना दो आप, राइट? एंड वीनेट इसमें पिक्चर में आता नहीं है, सो ओनली थिंग यू हैव टू वरी अबाउट रीजन. अगर माइंड में कंफ्यूजन आता है कि किसका रीजन है, सो थिंक फ्रॉम दिस परस्पेक्टिव. डेस्टिनेशन, will you have access to destination? Will it be in your resource? Will it be in your subscription? Will it be on your tenant all the time? Is it possible? What if I'm asking you to blog google.com, right? So it is not in your control. So you will never try to match region with your destination. So destination के region से हमको कोई मतलब नहीं है. Destination could be anything. Next thing is your next hop. Now, what can be the next hop? Most of the time, your next hop is your virtual appliance, which is your router, or it can be internet, or it can be anything. But can you try to match region with your internet? Can you try to match with region with your router? Is it possible? Will it be in
No.
your same region? No. तो
Not
आपका
possible.
destination गूगल होने वाला है, लेट्स से नेक्स्ट हॉप, router. So both these things are out of your control, where you do not know. Sometimes they can be in same region, they can be in same subscription, like we had in yesterday's, right? But we lab practical, no one will actually do that for internal traffic. So what is pending now? What is the third thing which is pending? एक route table में there are only three components. One is destination,
Source.
one is next hop, source, right? So
source,
आपको source का region देखना है. Now if I go ahead, इसका source क्या हो सकता है? वर्चुअल मशीन सोर्स हो सकता है क्या डायरेक्टली इसका? कैन आई डायरेक्टली
Subnet.
पुट? इट कैन बी अ सबनेट, राइट? सो आई हैव टू गो ahead and check that subnets region. Now if I tell you कि इस सबनेट का रीजन है ईस्ट यूएस, so where am I creating my routing table then?
In
East
East
US.
US.
ईस्ट यूएस. इज इट पॉसिबल कि मेरे सबनेट का रीजन ईस्ट यूएस है एंड देन my VM's region it's west US? Is it possible?
No, not
No,
No.
possible.
right? If I'm talking about the same setup, if my machine is there in the same subnet, अगर इसी subnet में मेरी machine है, so they cannot be in different region. It's not possible. This combination is not possible. I may have another VM in West US, but if that VM is in West US, उसका subnet कहाँ पर होगा? किस region में होगा?
In
West
West
US में ही
US.
होगा.
West
और उसका
US.
VNet कहाँ पर होगा?
West US.
West US में ही
West
होगा.
US में.
सो यू चेक सबनेट का रीजन चेक कर लो आप, राइट? या आप मशीन का रीजन चेक कर लो, इट्स वन एंड सेम थिंग. So you always have to worry about the region, not VNet. VNet is not there. You have to worry about the region. किसका region? Always source region, because destination and next hop, they can be in your environment, they cannot be. Right? So you cannot match. इसको आप मैच नहीं कर सकते हो. राउटर मे बी इट्स एन ऑन प्रेम राउटर, राइट? मे बी इट्स google.com, yahoo.com, that is what you're trying to block. So you, there is no way you can try to match their region. So there's only one thing left which is constant and which will not be changed, which is your source, your subnet. It has to be in your subscription. Okay? I'm sitting, I've created the route table in my subscription. Can I go ahead and put this route table in your subscription or someone else's tenant?
No.
No, right? So there's only one thing which is constant, it's your subnet. Now you call it subnet, or under subnet there is a machine or whatever you want to block. No matter, you go and check machines region, you check subnets region, or you check that particular VNets region. I told you subnet, indirectly it's a correct answer. But ultimately we are bothered about the machine, where that machine is, जिस पे इस राउट टेबल को यूज होना है, जिसका ट्रैफिक इस राउट टेबल को कंट्रोल करना है, राइट? So I hope this is clear, guys. Any doubts, any questions? ठीक है, वैसे इतना बड़ा टॉपिक है नहीं, जितना टाइम हमने इस पे स्पेंड कर दिया. यू वोंट गेट फ्रिक्वेंटली आस्क क्वेश्चंस में से नहीं है, बट यू मे गेट, राइट? और उतना इन डेप्थ और टेक्निकल टॉपिक भी नहीं है. आई एम नॉट श्योर व्हाई इट टुक सो लॉन्ग, but let's go ahead and start the basic miscellaneous task for today. We have 30 seconds left in this session. Do you guys need a break or should we continue?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll resume at 12:40 sharp using the same link, and then we'll start with the miscellaneous task, like changing IP address, assigning public IP, removing public IP, basic things we are going to see. Today I'm not touching VPN, don't worry. But VPN is very important topic, guys. Like I'm saying, UDR, it's not that frequently asked. On the other hand, VPN, it's one of the frequently asked. Without VPN, कोई आपका इंटरव्यू होने ही नहीं वाला है. VPN will be asked for sure. 12:45, 5 minutes from now. I'm disconnecting the session, guys. Thank you.